Spoons, it says you're live, so we must be live. It's Tim down for Leave Me There Mess in Tenerife on my channel, and this is
Webby on my channel.
And I'm on the wrong side again. There you go. This is Webby. Look at me.
And this is Tim.
Oh, there we go. We're looking at each other.
And this is Tim.
This is Tim, there we go.
And this is Ian.
Good morning. Ian's here as well.
Hi, Tim. He was hogging the camera then.
Yeah. There we go. So there's three of us here.
Three musketeers
on a Monday morning. Musketeers on a Monday morning. And nobody's watching. It says do not disturb, but there you go. So we're going to see who's got... Oh, Charlie's on. Morning, guys.
He's always on.
So
Charlie, don't you do anything?
Of course he does. He watches us.
Yeah, no, but is he...
Professional watcher.
Is he a
professional watcher?
What's the time then? What's the time?
Yeah.
Professional watcher? Oh, come on.
That's for the first time in the morning.
Yeah, very good. Yeah,
it was very good, yeah, for somebody of your intelligence.
Okay, all right, that's it then.
Before we went live, he says he's the stupid one and I'm the intelligent one, and I just had to agree with him.
Yeah, smash it against her. Okay, right, get on with it.
Yeah, I know. I know. These type of people just resort to violence, you know. And it's...
What makes you think I'm always violent with everybody?
No, I'll smash you.
I'll smash your head.
Smash your head inside.
Robbie,
you say I'm violent again, I'll smash your head.
Gloucester boy, proper rugby country. Robbie, you on, son? He was hanging yesterday. He still is this morning. I told you, your mum should have told you never to go out on a Sunday morning drinking, watching the Lionesses in the Upwood, Leon C. 200 punters was in the pub. Ian, do you know Leon C. Upwood? Do you know that neck of the woods?
I know the neck of the woods, but not inside out like you know.
No, but I've never been there. But just be pal, you know, you've heard Mr.
So I got talk about Mr. Bobby.
Yeah,
I got
is
21.
By the way,
pardon?
Is it a compliment calling Mr. Bobby?
Yeah, because he's fat. No,
it's not a compliment. It's Tony Fogatti.
He's my good part. He's out in January, and he will be here with me live.
So welcome to all the people on my channel. There's Stephen Marchant, Yvonne Brown, Edinburgh Honest Guy, David Kelsey, John Barrow, Pauline Moore, Emma Kelly, and Anne-Marie Elton. We got Dominic coming in and Carlos Vallejo. Carlos, I hope that you are okay there up in Puerto de la Cruz, and I hope that you're not getting affected too badly by the smoke and the ash up there. And yeah, stay safe, my friend, is all I can say.
I think it's under control.
Yeah, well, two fronts were taken under control yesterday, but the one in La Orotava is still...
No, is that still blowing, is it?
We got loads of people phoning us or messaging us asking if we're all right. You know,
they will do.
Well, I mean, as long as we're in the desert and not in a forest, then we're okay.
We're down the south, aren't we? So the south side.
It's sort of like I said to this one person, it's like it's starting to rain in Paris and we're taking our washing in Liverpool.
That's right, I say it's only 60 kilometres away, but it's there's a range of mountains between us. So. Let's see how many Webby's got. Or are you going to look to see how many you've got? We've got 27 now.
What? You've got 37.
You're on the laugh in there?
No, it's the 37 is the combined.
Ah, right.
I've probably got about 3.
And I've got 27, so he's got 10.
Hey, 10's good.
Yeah,
I'm happy with 10.
I'm happy with 10.
Yeah, no, I'm happy
if you're watching on my channel and you want to go and support Webby's channel, just nip over to Webby Sports
on my channel,
Roundup.
if you want to go and support his channel, then do what you want to do. Because we are loading Aldi.
Loads of money.
That's not... Where's the first bit coming through then? Don't tell Dawn.
The first bit's coming through at the end of October, hopefully.
That's right. We'll have a couple of quid. Yeah. We'll buy a cup of coffee, won't we?
No, I think what's going to happen is the German tax guy is going to take it all for the next 20 months.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, you got some bad news again?
No, well.
I thought you sorted it.
I did sort it, but they still haven't told me the price. They told me I got to pay, but they haven't not how much.
Do you want me to send the boys round?
To the German tax office? No, thank you.
Oh, I can sort that, mate. Don't you worry about that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing on a Monday morning, I think what it is, we're just massaging our own egos because we've really got nothing to say. Apart from the fact that we were down in the bottom there filming.
You speak for yourself. Ian and I have always got something to say.
We got nothing of substance to say.
Whether it's building a car or building a TARDIS or, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
That's true. You could do that. In fact, if I did this, then that'd be the Webby Ian show.
Well, I thought you were going to turn us off and we're all going to you.
No, I'm
you too. Ian, how are you, mate?
I'm Sam.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
So you're on every week now with us?
Yes, I'm a regular. I'm a pundit.
A regular what?
Or something like that.
So what have you been doing the weekend?
We've been watching really close.
What's he doing? Wait. Well, you keep
I'm
fiddling.
turning this microphone on.
I turn up and on. Yeah, of course, on the weekend, yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice and chilled and relaxing and that sort of stuff, you know. So it's been
Anywhere nice restaurants? In any
yeah,
nice
we went
place?
to in Americus. Went there for to the Tandoori Hut. That was
We,
good.
as in
My
your
wife and my daughter.
Okay,
Yeah,
their
yeah.
names?
And Katie.
Anne and Katie. Morning, Anne and Katie. Yeah.
They'll be watching, obviously. They
Hey?
always watch you. She always watches you. She finds you. You're too funny together. You are really good together.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
come back on then.
So, where'd you go last America? You went to Tandoori?
Yeah, Tandoori. Yeah, we had Tandoori there, and also forgotten the.
That's the one down the
top.
bottom by
It is,
Dado's,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And then we went to the Italian up on the top.
Not the same night.
No, not on the same night. No, not that. I wasn't that hungry. I wasn't that hungry. A couple of days later. So
Yeah.
no, that was good. That was good.
Do you eat anywhere down in the village or not?
Yeah, we want to try masala. We
Yeah.
tried Nebula. That
Yeah.
was good. And that's one around the corner. Looks quite nice. Divina Committee.
La Divina Comida.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
that's-
divine food, it
yeah,
means.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's
what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
divine. Yeah,
I thought it
that's
was something funny like comedy or. You know,
No, Comida is food and Divina is divine.
not, yeah. Well, we were talking about that with some people yesterday, and it still doesn't tell you what it is. When you walk past it, it looks lovely, clean.
It's a restaurant.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you if really. There's no boards or anything nice on there. It's, you know,
I
it doesn't
agree with
attract you.
I agree with you because we went past and we were trying to see what
Yeah.
was on the menu.
Yeah.
And so there was a cleaner in there. Went up the steps, asked a couple of things, and
Yeah.
they couldn't speak English.
No.
So we came back the next day to have a look. So I think we do need the menu boards outside.
Yeah, they need. Yeah,
And then obviously that way you'll be able to see what.
they need a
what
bit
is,
more
you
of
know?
yeah. But it's always first impressions. You know yourself. If there's 3 cars there, first impressions,
Oh, absolutely.
and you go. It's
Yeah.
always, isn't it? Walk down the restaurants. That one looks good. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, Dawn in my favourite is Shangri-La. It may not look the business, but you go in there, the food is phenomenal. Nice lab, best steak they got. So
Shangri-La
that's a-
isn't a play on Shangri-La. It's not Chinese, I take it.
no, it's actually,
It's well, Shangri-La, South American,
Yeah.
right? But it's Sangri-La as a play on Sangria.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sangria-La. Yeah.
it's Chinese
But
owners.
the owners are Chinese.
But he's the
But it's
chef.
Mediterranean.
He's the chef. His wife is the front of house, and they're lovely. I remember you all the time. And it's good
She's
food.
called Bella.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay, but it's lovely. It really, really is nice.
Try that, definitely.
Yeah, no, yeah, you definitely.
Tell them
Here's
Tim the Magician sent you.
Yeah.
I'll get.
Cool. We always like
Always,
that.
he always,
Yeah,
he's always.
I
I like it.
Whenever you're in Callao, or as they call it, the Callao, Callao the cat, is it, or Calico the cat, wasn't
It's
it?
just easier to say.
Yeah, no.
Callao.
Yeah, I know, but you laughed last time we were on. I said everybody calls it Calio. It is.
Because you read it CALLAO,
Yeah.
that's the reason
Yeah.
why. And it's Brits would look at it with a double L and they say Callio.
Yeah.
So it's easier to say that. Isn't it?
Callao.
Yeah, but
Callao Salvaje, because of vis-a-vis.
yeah, and it's like we say Decky, innit? The J.
You bastard.
Yeah, and
What?
Timothy.
I love
There
it
was
on,
a bit swearing on my show this morning as well, wasn't
It wasn't me though.
there was 2 F's on one of them. Oh, yeah, I wasn't too happy with the boys. It was a good blog. It was a good blog this morning, wasn't it?
It was good. Yeah, it'll be coming out. So when's it coming out?
Well,
When I can put it out?
yeah, I think the editing should be quite easy today. All I'm going to put on is a couple of West Ham videos on
Yeah.
for the West Ham Chelsea game from
Yeah.
yesterday, where they won 3-1. And so there's no lots of bits and pieces. I might put 1 or 2 on, but make it easier for you to edit. Because you've got your good lady to look after, and you've got your daughter and your granddaughter.
We do. And
So-
they're watching right now.
Are you? Morning, girls.
Morning goes.
Morning, girls. I'm
SST,
looking after
well,
Grandad.
Chris isn't, but
No, I know.
we'll have a look on the TV later.
It's
Yeah,
funny, your research for your podcast is watching sport. It's crazy, isn't
Okay.
it? It's
So there we
brilliant.
go.
Well,
Charlie, Steve,
A
you
lot
got any
of it.
questions?
it's in my head, but I have got to write things down because sometimes you forget things. So, like for example, this morning with Terry, my number 2, Simon, my number 3. Simon's massive on all the football. Terry is very blinkered on Liverpool. Very good at what he does.
Terry's the guy we met this
Yeah,
morning.
that's Terry. Yeah, he's Liverpool. He's blinkered, but he's very good. Simon is, he's more broader. Like yesterday, the weekend, he said, "I watched 5 games from start to finish."
And he makes notes.
And what else he did? The other games he missed over the Premiership, he watched the highlights. So he's got it all, and he got the names on tour. With me, you see, I just put down. Well, I've just gone like Friday night, Forest, Sheffield United. So I put all the games down in my book, and each game has a highlight of something. Hammer scored for Sheffield United. played for Coventry, we sold him for 15 million. If somebody got more possession, but massive, just little notes,
Yeah.
and then other things come into fruition as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Or he got sent off and that type of thing. So if you put in too many notes, you're trying to read it, and you can't, and it's too much in your face.
Yeah.
So you got to pick main items out, then you can basically go from there and so forth. And we're all good. We all follow each other. Tim just, to be honest with you, Tim just comes in behind. He comes in behind and he goes, Webby. There's like that's 15 minutes, and you don't want to overrun it.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. You've got to keep the content.
20-25 minutes.
Yeah, you got to keep the content good.
Yeah.
If you go too long, this is what
We used to do an hour, didn't we?
even,
was too
even
long.
longer.
I was even looking at it, and people were watching for 15 minutes.
Then turn off.
So yeah, so 20 minutes is just about enough.
And even I would turn off, you know, as a pundit. But obviously, it was the first time we've ever done it on the 28th of April, wasn't it? The
Yeah,
first time.
it's growing. It's
And
growing.
it was 1 hour 5, 1 hour 10.
If you're wondering what this link is on the screen, it's streamyard.com/F99CY4DBDQ. If you put that, if you put that into a browser, either Chrome or on a iOS device, Safari, you can actually join us live right now.
If you don't have to like answering questions.
If you get your phone out and write that in, then you'll come live on the show with your phone
That's cool.
from anywhere in the world.
That's good.
Let's have a look. Let's see who's on. Hang on. Ian Wainwright's had a tenner on the nose Saturday 8-1. Yeah, the horse and the jockey Dobbs gave it a terrible ride. Steve Fisher, hiya Tim and Webby. Charlie, morning guys. More Ian the Owl, Sheffield Wednesday. How are you, big man?
Michael, honest Edinburgh guide, was with Kevin the Scotsman in Edinburgh.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Cool dude.
Charlie, Sky News were live. Oh, yeah. Did you know that Sky News were live in the Sky Bar yesterday morning interviewing people ahead of the final? Did you know that, Tim?
Hey?
Sky News was in the Sky Bar yesterday interviewing people with the Lionesses.
Really?
Yeah, Sky News. Yeah.
Sky News in the Sky Bar.
Yeah.
Wonder why they did that.
Emma Kelly, good morning, sunshine. Morning, everybody. Charlie, wasn't you going to talk about the Knight Rider car, Tim?
We were. In fact, if I will put a link in the description, you can go and watch the video.
Charlie, what a debut for Catado, giving a penalty away. I guess money can't buy everything. No, Charlie, the can't, man. He had a horrendous 20 minutes, didn't he? And about Ash, morning Ash, money back on Saturday with the 4 places each way 5-1. If you got 8, you'd have had a small profit. Yeah, top man. So Ash, sensible. I'm meeting a guy tomorrow who has 1 or 2 contacts. So
Michael's asking, Tim, you get my event for the 30th? Not yet. Is it? Did you send it today?
Alan, homemade blog, morning guy. Pop in and say hello in the office. Greg Pilgrim, morning lads. Morning, Greg. Where are you from, Greg?
Ash is on. Morning, gents.
Yeah.
Money back Saturday with 4 places each way 5-1. If you got 8, you'd have a small profit.
Yeah, it's he gave it a bad ride. But when it
Morning.
when it came morning, Ray. When it first kicked off, it was 8-1, and it was smashed into 72 favourite.
Yeah.
But if you had each way, you would have got your money back. As I did say.
Johnny Goggles is on. Good morning, Johnny.
Morning, Johnny Goggles. Johnny, I need a boxing video for this weekend, please. Is it Dubois against us this weekend? I think.
Us.
Yeah,
You and me?
Ukrainian. Ukrainian. Us, yeah.
Us.
Just message me.
Dubois.
I want a little Dubois.
Sounds a bit. Sounds a bit soft to me, Dubois does.
Yeah, but you stand against him, my son. They're telling me soft.
I need to ask you actually.
Yeah,
Us.
You know some people probably get annoyed, but you know Rugby League and Rugby Union.
Yeah, one's 15 and one's 14.
Right? What is the main difference? Do you remember a guy called Mike Slemon?
Played Rugby Union for England. Very quick.
He was my rugby coach
No.
at school.
Yeah, Mike Slayman. Yeah.
He was the rugby coach in
Name
Liverpool.
rings about. Yeah.
Yeah. And I always forgot what in school, and it's still hard, to know
They have different rules. Rugby Union is a 15-man team.
Yeah.
And Rugby League, they don't.
All right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But it's a different way of playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is a different way of playing. They go underneath, push, but they're still all hard as rock. You know, it's a cracking. If I had to choose, I'm a Gloucester boy, Rugby Union, but I just think it's. They say it's quicker, but obviously they go down in the scrum. But it's a great atmosphere. Both St Helens fan and a Gloucester Rugby. I'm born and bred Gloucester boy, and so I love me rugby.
We bought a car from down neck of the woods, and it was the rugby player
Johnny Wilkinson.
Yes, and it was his car.
Gotcha.
His name was on the logbook. So it was my wife. We got a Golf V5, and it was automatic. It was one of the nicest cars that we ever got 8 years ago, and it was his car.
He's like a David Beckham of football.
Is he?
Yeah, John, good-looking lad.
He should have sold the car with his name.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you would. He isn't like David Beckham. He really is quality lad. He scored the penalty when we beat Australia in the World Cup final back in the 90s. Quality against Australia.
So is it the Salford Red Devils that
Rugby League? Yeah,
so that's Rugby League.
That's Rugby League. Yeah. So again, they're 13. Rugby Union 15.
And there's different points as well.
Is the banter between the league and the like Liverpool and Everton and Manchester have that banter, and obviously is the banter between the union and the league guys?
The thing is, with Rugby League, you see, it's a northern thing.
Yeah.
You have the London Broncos, but then you've got the Catalans over in France. They're top of the table by 4 points now, and you've got Wigan, Lee, and St Helens are all following.
Yeah.
I think they're 28. Catalans have got 32. So the French are good. That's where all the money is.
Yeah.
Like Rugby Union, they go to Montpellier. They go to Study France. Claremont. Every year, there's big money, and they're going over for double the money.
I got a butt in here.
Yeah, go on.
Johnny's going to send over a video.
Cheers, Johnny.
Ash says, agree with you. Pat Dobbs had him behind a wall of horses.
Yeah,
if he got a clear run, perhaps he would have.
Yeah.
Say classic in the notebook for the next time out.
Yeah, 100%. Well done, Ash.
Mark Sweeney's coming over on Thursday. You coming over on Thursday?
Mark Sweeney.
Do you want to come home to
us on Friday?
Freaky Friday?
Yeah.
Monte Cristo.
Where's Mark Sweeney from again? I'm trying to remember.
And Foggy's on.
Foggy, how are you, son?
And Alan's Homemade Vlogs has written something in Scottish. Union all the time had to say that being friends with Brune Fetrun R.I.P. Big Gordon, absolute gentleman.
R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Big Gordon. Friends with Brune Fetrun.
Just trying to think who that is.
Union all the time had to say that being friends with Brune Fetrun.
Scotland had turned it around as well, and obviously England, we're poor with Steve Borthwick, the coach at the moment.
I was Scottish.
Poor. Yeah, obviously, they got Melrose, they got Glasgow. They're good, Scotland at the moment, and Wales are going through a bit of a change. They used to have the best teams, Wales, didn't they? When they had Nice,
Rugby.
Cardiff, Blues. But
I remember
it's
when
all changed.
In the 80s, late 70s, early 80s, I lived in Wales for 10 years. And I'll never forget, I went training with the rugby team. I didn't play the rugby, but I went training with the rugby team just to keep fit.
Oh.
And they said, "Oh, you're just doing it as penance for being English, penance for being English."
Were you living in the north?
Yeah, for Kelly.
Yeah, but obviously the rugby union is all set. Yeah, for Kelly.
Yeah. Rydw dwi'n dall Cymraeg, ond dydw I ddim yn siarad Cymraeg da iawn neto, da chi weld.
Sometimes I just thought you had a sore throat.
I know, he's wasted.
Yeah.
Ian, he's wasted. Absolutely wasted. But the rugby union's down the south, you see.
I lived there 10 years.
So,
First wife was Welsh.
You had Pontypool, Pontypridd, you had all...
That's not Wales.
They were fantastic. They were fantastic.
That's West England, that. And Welsh Wales, the North Wales.
Yeah, I know. It's all
Pwllheli Abersoch.
But it's...
Abersoch's nice.
Abersoch. Nid Abersoch.
How do you know Wales?
You go sailing.
This is before the limos. We had a boat, and we used to take it to Ross-on-Sea, and then sail around.
Andrew Horseman, thank you so much for the donation there.
Yeah,
that's good. It's good.
It doesn't show me on which channel you did it.
We had it's called the. I can't remember.
Is that a new guy, Andrew? Morning.
No, Andrew's been with me for years.
I got you. Yeah. Where are you from, Andrew? Good morning, sir. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Ian.
We had took some people down when we back in the limo days. It was I think it was the Worthington Cup final.
Yeah.
Liverpool were playing AFC. I presume that's Arsenal.
Worthington
Cup final.
Worthington. That's a League Cup. It's a League Cup.
It's football, wasn't it? It says the league. I'm sure it was the Worthington Cup. And it was at the Cardiff Millennium Stadium.
Yeah, got you. Okay.
Wembley was still getting built.
Yeah.
So I always used to hate doing football matches, taking people in the limos to football matches, because they're all rowdy on the way there,
course.
And then if they win, it's horrendous because they're really rowdy.
Yeah, sure.
If they lose, they're horrendous because they're really rowdy.
Yeah.
So we could never win. So we never ever really did football trips. Now in Liverpool, because there was loads of people from outside the UK follow Liverpool. Yeah. So you get loads of tourism in to watch the football matches. So obviously we lost a fair bit by not doing the football matches. But this one day I went, do you know what? This customer round the corner from us said, "Can you take us to the cup final down in Cardiff?" And I went, "Oh, yeah, okay, sounds." So I did it, and they said there's going to be 4 kids and 4 adults. So I thought that'll be a good day because they're not going to get absolutely wasted in the back of the car because obviously they've got the kids with them, and it was the only one job we ever did. So we drove them down there slowly.
From Liverpool to Cardiff.
Cardiff, yeah. And it was great. It was a good day. It was a really good day, and it was a really, really good day.
Was it M5 and then back in?
M5, M4, yeah. And anyway, for some reason, on the bridge, in the fast lane, doing 70, 60, 65 in the limo, the limo conked out.
No.
So in the fast lane, I had to get out. My second driver was in there, and they didn't know. I got out. This is so stupid. It gives me shivers every time I think about this. I got out in the fast lane of the car in the limo, and got under the bonnet, under the thing, and wiggled the cable, which I sort of knew because we knew lots about limos. Wiggled the cable, jumped back in, and and they went. I said, "I just had to check to see if I had a tyre gone or something."
Life in the fast lane.
Oh, that was scary.
So we got a couple of people now. Charlie says my family has a holiday home in Abersoch.
Okay.
That used to be called the Warren, didn't it? I think when I was a kid. It's called something else now. My godson did all the electrics in that place. In fact, he still does. Gaz Wilson, morning Tim and Webby. Trish is on Webby's channel.
Morning, Trish.
Gaz, morning, Gaz. Very kind, says Edinburgh. Honest guy. That's Michael. Fiona, good morning. Anthony says good morning. Brothers Brown, Peter and Gordon both played for Scotland, Webby.
Gotcha. Okay. Peter and Brown. Yeah.
Mark Sweeney watching Chelsea v Luton on Friday night, chaps. So we'll definitely do the following Friday. Tim, I will message you later this week. Re a meeting for a walk. Perfect.
Tim, Ian's this Friday. Ian Wainwright. I think he's coming this Friday, isn't he?
If you want to come on Friday, you don't have to register. But if you do register on timothydowd.com/events, then it'll tell us how many people are coming, and we maybe get Blue-Eyed John to reserve a table.
And if anybody is over on September the 12th, I've got 1 or 2 spaces available. I've just grabbed
the sponsored walk.
From a sponsored walk from La Caleta to Puerto Colón.
Puerto Colón.
That, Webby. It's good, fair play doing that. It's good.
Yeah, no, it's good. Good fun. We had a laugh. Make some money on. We've got
Charlie says his weekend was brilliant. City won and United lost.
Charlie, easy. Expecting Newcastle to do better, to be honest with you. Charlie,
still called the Warren, Tim. They have a big holiday park with lodges and caravans overlooking the beach. That's exactly right. SOCKS.
Is it still warm and clammy?
It is warm and clammy.
Horrible. It goes warmer in the evening, I thought.
It does, yeah.
About 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
It goes crazy.
We were out in the Little Germany last night. Stephanie took us out for dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
Before she goes home on Wednesday. And they close Monday, Tuesday. So it was the last chance to go to Little Germany. And I had the pork cheeks with mashed potato and blue cabbage.
Why did you touch your face then? You had the pork cheeks.
Pork cheeks, just pork cheeks. Porco.
And I'm off to a funeral in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm off to a funeral. A very good friend of mine, Tony the welder, is a good lady who I was speaking to last week about 1 or 2 things. And she passed away Friday night. I just couldn't believe it.
And obviously on Tenerife, it's very quick.
Yeah, it's
within
24, 48 hours, you get cremated or buried or whatever, whichever way they do it. Yeah, it's
they won't bury
it. 5 days, but cremation. So I'm off to Parque de la Reina, where there's a new. It's been probably 4 or 5 years. I've been to a few down there. Funny enough. Yeah, it'll be a big tearjerker today. It's a lovely lady she was, for Tony. So a lot of family and friends will be down there. So I'm looking forward to going to see a few old friends who I haven't seen, but not looking forward to the event. But it is what it is.
I had a really nice thing. Somebody said to me a really nice thing once about when people pass. They said, life's like you're on a train. Yeah. and then the people in the past are on the sleeper carriages at the back. They're still with you through the journey,
Yeah, for sure.
but they're asleep at the back of the train.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's a really nice thing to say. And when you think about it, it's a nice thing to say.
It is nice. Yeah, it's some of this.
My granddad's still snoring.
Yeah, you got
That'd be me snoring.
Yeah, some of it's got to be done within 24, 48 hours. It's horrendous. It really, really is. But that's the way we do over in the Canarias in Spain.
Exactly.
So forth, yeah.
Tony Hughes says, Little Germany 5 stars. Peter K says, good morning from Copenhagen.
Oh,
Today we have a visit from Ukraine President Zelensky. Regards to you and Kyle.
Can you do that in a Russian accent?
No, it's Peter K.
He could do any
From
accent,
Bolton.
actually. He has got that voice.
From Bolton, I just say Copenhagen because that's how you pronounce it. And Ukraine.
He should do voiceover, shouldn't he? I really do think
You
he should
too
do
can have an
voiceover.
accent like mine for only $39.95 down and 3 easy payments of $9.95. Don't forget to visit the customizer.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like the X Factor voice.
No, but he's very good. He's better. He
The
is good.
customizer chops everything in half.
Any more messages on this? Have a look.
Yep.
Let's get
Ian
open.
Wainwright says, be there Friday dinner, lads. We'll ring you for the address for Friday tea time. So I'm assuming dinner means lunchtime.
Be there Friday dinner, lads. Okay, we'll ring you for a just.
If you want the address, all you need to do is
Peter
go to
Porter.
timothydowd.com/events and go for look at the event that says Freaky Friday, and in that is not only the address and a map, but also the bus times of how to get there.
Do we go
Pretty good, you know.
Do we go live on a Friday as well? Do you reckon?
I go live on a Friday.
Yeah.
5:55.
In the morning.
In the morning, I go live on a Friday in the morning,
Yes, we did. Yeah.
and then I go live on Friday
we
afternoon.
last week. Yeah.
and then
Yeah, that's right. Because we do the
We've got
sports day on
3
Friday morning.
videos on a Friday.
Yeah.
Did you choose the 5:55 because it's so good to say 5:55?
5:55. It's Crackerjack.
It is. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's Friday. It's 5:55, and
No.
it's Crackerjack.
No, 5 to 5.
5 to 5.
5 to 5 is Cracker Jack. Believe me.
5 to 5.
Yeah, 100%.
That's good. Yeah.
5 to
It
5.
wasn't 5 to 6.
No, 5 to 5.
Well, it's nothing to do with Crackerjack then. Sodgy.
Just trying to think of their names. You can see them now. Tall man, small man. Come on.
Who are the people in Crackerjack?
Oh, yeah, the two guys. I used to be able to
Fred,
go.
was it? Fred
No.
Dinage.
Come on. He
Oh, that was Howell, wasn't it? Howell.
Yeah, he looks no older, Fred Dinage, than he did.
Is he still alive?
Still alive, still doing programs
Hi, Fred.
on TV. Come on.
Lynn Rollins is on. Good morning.
Morning. 5 to 5.
Peter
Cracker Jack.
Porter's on.
Come on. Who's the
I'm
first?
trying
Who's
to
going to
remember
tell?
that as well.
One tall, one small guy.
I
Peter
can
Glaze.
actually do it.
Peter Glaze.
Peter Glaze.
Peter. I think it's Peter Glaze. One. Don't Google it. No, don't Google. Who's first to come? I think Peter Glaze is
I
one.
smell bacon. I smell bacon.
Morning, everyone. Lynn Rollins. Morning, Tim Webby. Lynn. Come on. Who was the first? 5 to 5. I think Peter Glaze.
Leslie Crowther.
Leslie Crowther.
Crowther.
Leslie Crowther and Peter Glaze.
Peter Glaze.
That was the two.
It was 5 to 5.
5 to 5.
It was 5 to 5, wasn't it? Can somebody confirm that, please?
Confirm that, please. Please confirm.
Because he wants.
Tim,
I'll confirm it.
Tim, you know you're always asking for thumbs up.
Yeah.
Always thumbs up.
Do you know, I was going to ask the same.
You need. That's crazy, isn't it?
No, why? Why?
Because you and everybody out there is always asking for thumbs up,
Yeah.
and it's good. And then obviously people say, let's smash these thumbs ups and things that and the other. But you never, ever explain
Why?
What good does it do you apart from a pat on the back,
Mhm.
like saying, "Oh, look, I've done this. People must like it." But you say it pushes us out there. It helps the channel. What on earth?
Right.
do
What
you
we
need?
Even
think,
I don't know. I was gonna ask that
what we
question.
think, there is something called the YouTube algorithm,
Yeah.
right? And the YouTube algorithm says we will push your content to more people if it's interesting.
Yeah.
And one of the ways to find out that it's interesting
Thanks,
is if
Tony.
people give it a thumbs up, all right? You can
Okay.
also give it a thumbs down.
Yeah.
So if everybody gave a thumbs down,
Yeah.
it'll still push it out because it's controversial,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
it
it's
doesn't never bother
interaction.
you when somebody goes thumbs up, thumbs down. It's just an interaction.
It did actually at the beginning. When I
Yeah.
got the first thumbs down, I was devastated.
Oh, I mean,
I was
if
devastated.
I listen, I know it's saying
And the first time you lose a
if
subscriber
you lose
as well.
this, because you look and you think I had 1,000, just say 1,110,
Yeah.
and half an hour later I got 1,109. Who's done that? Then you can't.
And it doesn't
What have I
tell
done
you.
wrong
It
sort of
doesn't.
thing?
Yeah.
what have I
But,
done wrong?
What's it say?
But also, basically, there's a very famous YouTuber called Mr. Beast, right?
yeah.
And he's got millions of followers, and he puts a thing out there, and it's watched 6 million times. Yeah, and he could do a video of paint drying, and it'd be 6 million times. right?
Yeah.
And he says there is no YouTube algorithm. All you have to do is to put out quality content,
Yeah.
and people will watch it.
Yeah. Quality.
So
content,
that's the
yeah.
thing. Don't worry about how many how many subscribers you've got.
No.
Don't worry about the thumbs up. Don't worry about anything really. Just put quality content, and it'll take care of itself.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm hoping the content we put out is quality. At the moment, I'm thinking I'm getting a bit stale, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but can I just
because
talk about it?
and I want to talk about it. I'll just turn him off.
No.
I'll just.
Well,
See, he tried to turn you off.
Yeah.
He turned himself
yeah,
off.
you
did,
can't.
yeah.
Yeah, try to turn Webby off,
backfired there,
and you
didn't
did.
it?
Thank you,
Yeah,
Ian.
yeah,
It backfired. No, you know when you say about
There you go.
you can check on
I'll
the
wait.
studio thing, and
Yeah.
it says about
I'll wait.
all the people watching, but only 40% have subscribed.
Yeah.
And so what the beast is saying, that other 60, it doesn't really matter, because when
They're watching it anyway.
yeah. So
The only thing is, a subscription is interesting.
yeah,
If you subscribe to a channel, then if you put something new out,
yeah,
it pushes it out to all your subscribers.
gotcha.
Now, it'll push it to their feed. That
Yeah.
means next time they go on, they'll see it.
yeah, okay,
And if you press the little bell, and you say press the bell for notifications,
yeah,
that means it'll pop up
yeah,
on your phone when you're not
Notification.
watching.
Yeah,
yeah,
Ding!
gotcha.
Another thing, Webby's online, right? And so if you do say subscribe, ring the bell,
Yeah.
that just means you'll be notified immediately
Yeah, yeah.
when something happens. Or if we go live, that's important if we go live, yeah. And I've also said you have to turn on the notifications twice. First of all, you have to tell YouTube you want notifications by pressing the bell, and then the bell will give you 3 options. You can have all, customized, or none.
I like that.
So
That's
all
nice.
is good, customized, yeah.
Ed Stewart,
And
Cracker
it isn't
Jack.
that, but I thought I'd just throw that in. And then you have it. The device that you're watching YouTube on has also a notifications for the YouTube app, and you have to make sure that that's on, because people come and say, "I didn't get notified, Tim." What was that?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's great.
What was that? Anyway, so yeah, so
brain's
you have to do it twice. You have to ring the little bell for notifications, and you have to
Okay,
turn on the
We can do it double
thing.
as well, yeah.
Anyway,
Smash it.
there you go.
Hitman and her.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean now.
So thumbs up is basically interaction, and the more interaction, the more it's pushed
Hey,
to
I'm
non-subscribers.
going on TikTok now.
You going on TikTok
Yeah,
now?
yeah, I got it. My son
You're
did
going
it.
to do all the dancing.
I don't know. No. I'm just going to put a lot of little me videos. I said to Matthew yesterday, he went, "No, Dad, you don't want to go on TikTok." I said, "Listen to you."
I
said,
tried TikTok for
I
a
said,
while.
"Let me tell you something. I'm going on. Do as you're told. I brought you into this world. Keep asking me for money. I'm going
He's
on.
on
right?
Twitter, he's on Facebook, and he doesn't look.
I'm not on Facebook.
You are
No,
on
I am.
Facebook.
I know. Matthew says, yeah, but I don't do Facebook. I'm not interested. Only because of he does it on all his bits and pieces with you.
Basically, it's a page that I created
Yeah,
for Webby
exactly.
that just drives traffic to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah. So no.
But you got quite a few subscribers on Facebook.
Yeah, I know. But when they ask me, like, no, I don't do it.
I answer all your private messages.
That's
I
right.
answer, yeah.
Yeah, you have.
They all say, "How's your bum for warts?" I say, "Fine."
I wonder whether there's about $3,000 in his bank
Yeah,
every
yeah,
month.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's all from that.
Yeah, no, he ain't stupid, is he? He think,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I've got a bit of a runner
I'll
around.
answer,
I-
yeah, I'll answer
Yeah,
your
I'll answer
messages.
that. But I'm on TikTok. I've got to get somebody to
TikTok.
let me know what to do. Stop it. The more you chuck it at the wall, some sticks, doesn't it? That's all it is.
That is also true, but it's the quality of viewer. I mean,
I will have the quality of viewers. You watch this space. If David Beckham could go on there, Webby can go on there.
yeah, but
all right?
David Beckham's on there because he's a hunk. Not
What do you think
because
I
he's
am?
Huh?
What do you about me?
a hunk of what though?
That's not nice, is
You
it?
know, do you know he's doing me head in? I'll tell you in a moment. Like, you know what I mean? Me and you could do what? Me and you together, son.
Oh, I'm being divorced.
Hey, hey, show us your marriage certificate.
I'll
son.
tell you what.
Hey.
I'll tell you what. I'm just hoping that Ian's as technically minded as I am.
You're a man. No, listen, look at that brain.
Last time
He's
he
still got
did
his. You just
jog
chucked yours
shuttle.
out.
He was selling us jog
Yeah,
shuttle.
truck shows, yeah,
You just
back
chucked
there,
yours
yeah.
out, son.
We
No, he's smiling after he knows he's been beaten.
we link
with the neck.
iPads into cars and that sort of stuff.
Oh,
We
yeah,
put
he
iPads
he
in.
knows what he's doing, son.
You build iPads into cars.
Yeah, we put
Why don't
iPads
you
into
build cars into
control-
iPads?
Controls, all the lights and all that sort of stuff, you know?
Hey, we need pal, son.
Yeah, I've got a thing on the end of the indicator that controls the lights.
Yeah, yeah. But not
Yeah.
all the fancy lights.
Well, I mean, I just
Somebody
need left
said
and right
edge-
myself.
Stars
I don't do up and down.
Hang on. Somebody said Ed Stewart, Crackerjack. No, he wasn't, Andrew. It wasn't Ed Stewart,
Ed Stewart.
unless he came on later on. No,
I don't know.
it was Leslie Crowther and Peter Glaze.
Yeah, but I mean, Cracker
Not
Jack
too
went for
bad,
ages,
Julie.
didn't
Anyone registered for Monday meetup? Charlie says.
he? No,
The horse
it's
box.
cancelled.
the horse box. Morning, Tim, Webby.
Glenn registered tonight, but then he couldn't make it, so I'm going for a walk with Glenn tomorrow. But nobody's registered for tonight, and I've actually closed the registration now, because if you're going to come, you should let me know really before the weekend so we can prepare. And it's Stephanie's last Monday, so we're going to spend it with the family. We're not even going to go live tonight.
One or two people have asked who the guest is.
Oh, this is Ian Laidler, and he is the owner and main guy.
Gentleman with you.
Yeah.
You got good.
Of the customizer. He's got a customised.
Yes.
Is it in Liverpool? Eh?
Liverpool, yeah.
In Liverpool, he's got a chop shop, which customises anything you want. He does like top end cars, phone boxes, loads and loads of stuff. He's got to go to the funeral, so we're going to finish it up now.
Yeah, I've got to go to the funeral.
Yeah.
Put my clothes on.
Do you want a quick story before I go?
Go for it.
Okay. This guy phoned us and they said, can we come down and see you? We've got this conversion we want you to do. So we said, yeah, okay, fine, no problems. He said, we'll bring the vehicle with us. I said, okay, great. So this guy turns up in a nice Merc, suit and everything, briefcase. And he goes, are you Ian? Yeah. So he said, well, what I want to do is, we've bought this old ambulance because they were really cheap and the Mercs are good. And they said, we want you to convert it for us. I said, what, like a limo? He goes, yeah, like a limo. But we want you to use the stretcher as a feature in it. So I said, okay, fair enough.
What's the stretcher?
So,
the stretcher.
The stretcher, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, carry the people
I was
around
thinking
the
stretching cars.
No, the stretcher inside the ambulance. So we said, yeah, okay, fine, yeah. So we get there, and so then this ambulance comes around the corner. All the blue lights and all this, that, and the other working still. And so he wanted us to put the stretcher in the middle of the ambulance, right in the middle.
Yeah.
And I said, what, like have it as like a bar, like a table? And do you want chairs on the side? He goes, no, just the stretcher in the middle. So I went, oh, okay. So we had to blank out all the windows, and they wanted all fancy lights and a mirrored ceiling, and
a dog in or something.
A bed in the middle of this ambulance. So it turns out that's exactly what they drive out. They called it the Randy Ride. So it's crazy. But imagine that though. You're sitting there and goes, oh, what's wrong with Jimmy next door? The ambulance just turns up for him, carted him off to hospital.
He's enjoying himself, so don't you worry about that. It's just cost him a few quid.
He comes back with a smile on his face, you know, and obviously he's been to hospital. And every Friday, the ambulance turns up for him.
And on that note, ladles and jelly spoons, we're going to go.
Yeah, we've got to go. I've got to get to the funeral. I'll be there in a minute, boys and girls.
Right. So this is Tim down for living with MS in Tenerife. Webby's got to go to the funeral. I got to go home. Ian can talk the hind legs off a donkey.
Can I?
Yeah.
And we're going to run out of thingy in a minute anyway, Wi-Fi in a minute.
He's losing his words as well, isn't he?
So there is no meet-up Monday tonight on my channel. Webby will have a video that I did today, probably coming out tonight if I got time to do it. Yeah. If not, it'll be tomorrow during the day. Next time for us, no walk on Wednesday morning, but there's a walk tomorrow with Glenn. No walk on Wednesday morning because I'm taking Stephanie to the airport. And there may be a balcony banter on Wednesday night, but I'm not promising anything because Christina will be crying her eyes out. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, plop, plop. Anyway.
Yeah, obviously from Ian.
Goodbye from Ian.
From me, Webby Sports Roundup. Thanks for the viewers and all the comments today. You have a great, fantastic day, and I'll see you very, very soon.
See ya. Wouldn't wanna
be ya.